And we are live. You already know who it is. My name is Mike Kyle, aka the Fantasy Vulture. I have over a decade worth of fantasy football experience and have continuously competed for fantasy championships over the course of the past 6 seasons. Let's make it 7 in 2020. But enough of me. I'm here for you. On today's episode of the FV Show, we are going to continue our Week 3 game previews, breaking down every single Week 3 matchup, all through the lens of fantasy football. Up next, the New York Jets versus the Indianapolis Colts. So if you are excited for this game preview, be sure to hit that like button down below, like an open receiver downfield. Also smash that subscribe button like a power running back up the middle so you never miss a video from me. And last but not least, you can follow me on all social media platforms at FFVulture. I highly encourage you to follow me on Twitter. The interactions I've been having over there have been a lot of fun, answering a ton of start-sit questions, as well as collectively sulking with thousands of other people over the fact that we started Gardner Minshew on Thursday night. But now for the game you guys actually came here for, and that is the New York Jets versus the Indianapolis Colts. Again, another game that to me is pretty cut and dry. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm not. There is one main question that I'm interested in finding out from this game. But starting off with the Jets, stay away. Just here. This is the Jets. I need you to go over here and stay away from them at all costs, right? You're going to stay away from the Jets like you're staying away from Corona. Hashtag wear a mask. All right. There's no point. There is no point in trying to start anybody from the Jets. Rashad Perriman, out with a knee injury. Jamison Crowder, out with that hamstring. Leveon Bell on IR. Denzel Mims, the rookie, also on IR. You're not starting Sam Darnold in this matchup. Chris Herndon refuses, Adam Gase rather, refuses to let Chris Herndon be Chris Herndon and do great things on the football field. Braxton Berrios, a player who actually was mildly intriguing in a very deep league. You're not playing him. He's questionable with an injury as well. You're not playing Chris Hogan. Like, just don't do it. Don't do it. As far as the running backs go, Frank Gore, no way. LaMichael Pirine, no way. Just don't put yourself in the situation where you are starting a New York Jets player in this game. All right, one team out of the way. Let's move on to the Indianapolis Colts now. Philip Rivers, Mr. Rivers, can I call you that, Mr. Rivers? Mr. Rivers let me down last week in a great matchup against the Vikings. He just didn't come through in the way that I was expecting him to. But can he get it done against, again, another great matchup, right? This Jets defense is not good. And he has the opportunity, again, at home for the second straight week to make up for last week's performance. I'm not excited about playing Philip Rivers at this point, but he is an intriguing option if you are streaming the quarterback position this week. Jonathan Taylor, full go, full send. I don't need to tell you guys that. T.Y. Hilton, I think the question right now for this game for me specifically lies in the Colts pass catchers. If Jack Doyle is not playing, I think you can play Mo Alley Cox with confidence. Tight end for the Colts. He had 100 yards receiving last game. But breaking down this wide receiver group. T.Y. Hilton hasn't gotten it done yet this season. Last week he dropped a 44-yard touchdown pass. That obviously is going to be a big bump to his fantasy day, and he didn't have that. So, for me, from what I've seen from T.Y. Hilton this season, this is the last week I'm starting him with some level of confidence. If he can't get it done this week against the Jets, I don't know when he can get it done. I forget who I was talking about this with. I was talking about kind of something along the same lines with a different player last week, and I can't remember who it was. But I'm just at this point with a few different guys where if you can't get it done in a great matchup like this at this point in the season, I don't know how comfortable I am starting you on a week in, week out basis moving forward. So this is it. This is the final stand I have for T.Y. Hilton is this week versus the Jets. But now that Paris Campbell is out with that MCL injury, no one knows when he's going to return. It looks like he's going to be out indefinitely, and there's a good chance that he does miss the remainder of the season. The question is it Zach Pascal or is it Michael Pittman Jr.? Last week, Michael Pittman Jr. saw 92% of the snaps. Zach Pascal played, I believe it was 81%. But Pascal was the one who got into the end zone. If you picked up one of them, I'm fine putting them in my flex. But one thing I would encourage you to do is take a look at your waiver wire and see if Michael Pittman is available. I know for a fact he's currently available on mine, and I'm trying to weigh through the options of what I can do in order to pick him up. Again, 16 bench spots, or not 16 bench spots, 16 roster spots for a 10-team league. It's kind of hard for you to navigate some roster moves sometimes just because you have so much talent typically on your roster. But I'm trying to find ways to add Michael Pittman to my squad, because if Paris Campbell is out indefinitely, and if Michael Pittman is going to see 90+% of the snaps again, you might have an absolute gem just chilling. Just Jay chilling like this, feet up on your waiver wire. So for me, Pittman is a guy who can absolutely explode in this matchup. Pascal can get in the end zone as well, but I think the upside is much higher for Pittman. And if that is the case, I want to get in on the action before he blows up, right? You can get him now for free, or you can spend 20% of your fab next week if he blows up on him. Just try and get him now, right? Find a way to make it work. That's something I'm probably going to end up doing after I record this video. But honestly, I think that's kind of it for this game. Again, one that's really cut and dry. Start Phillip Rivers if you're into streaming quarterbacks. I think he's a good matchup this week against the Jets. You're automatically starting Jonathan Taylor. What you do with the Indianapolis Colts receivers is up to you, but they do have favorable. Why can't I say this word? They do have a favorable matchup against the New York Jets. And if Jack Doyle isn't active, you can start Mo Alley-Cox at tight end if you stream that position as well. But that is going to do it for my New York Jets and Indianapolis Colts game preview. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like down below and hit that subscribe button like a power running back so you never miss a video from me. You can also follow me on all social media platforms at FFVulture. And I think that's it. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching again. And remember, people come and go, but fantasy championships are forever. I will see you in the next video.